Hi, my name is Wendy Yip. I'm on the product management team at OCI Data Science. I'm going to show you how to use the JupyterLab Git extension in the Data Science notebook. So the Git extension is a user-friendly add-on in JupyterLab that lets you do basic Git actions with a point-and-click interface. So when you log into your notebook session, if you have the Git extension, you can see that you will have a Git tab in here, and you will also see that you have a little icon, a Git icon on the left-hand side of your screen. If you don't see that, you might be running a notebook with an older image. You can simply deactivate it and reactivate your notebook session in order to get the Git extension. So when you first use a Git provider for the first time in notebook session, you have to go through some configuration. We recommend that you use SSH keys for authentication. You can go to your Git provider's website to see how you can add SSH key to your account for authentication. So after you've done that, you can start using the Git extension. Okay, so I have this folder with a file that I want to version control. So first I'm going to initialize this folder as a Git repository. So I'm going to go to the Git tab and then click initialize a repository. You get a pop-up, do you really want to make this directory a Git repo? Click yes. Okay, so after you have done that, if you go to Git tab, you can see that you have an option to add a remote repository. So if you click on that, you'll see that you have an option to add a Git repository URL in here. So I have in my, this is my GitHub account. I want to push the files I have into this repo. So what I'll do is I'll copy this Git repository URL, go back to add remote repository, put that in there, click OK. I can go into my folder and check that I'm fetching and pushing to the right repository. So if I click on this little Git icon on the left, I'll see the file that I have in my folder. If I click on the plus icon here, it's going to stage it to be committed. I can add a message in here. I'm going to say add a file. So I'm going to commit the file, and then if I go to the Git tab, I can push to the remote repository. Okay, except that I have successfully pushed it. And then let's go to the Git repo, and I see that I have pushed my file from my notebook session into my Git repo. So let's say I want to make some changes to this file. Let's see. Okay, make some changes. If I go to the Git icon, I'll see that my file has been changed. I can stage it to be committed. I can add in a commit message. Commit it. And then push to the repository. See that I just updated this file in my repo. Now let's see how we can clone a repository. So I have created a folder here called Project Time Series, and I have a repository in my GitHub account that I want to clone. So if I go to the Git tab, I can see that I can clone the repository. If I click on that, it'll ask me to enter the URL of the repository that I want to clone. So I'm going to copy the URL, go back to Git tab, go to clone the repository, paste the URL in there, and I can see that I've cloned the repository time series traffic. So that's it for a demo on how to use the Git extension in our notebook session. Thanks for watching.